Hi, I'm Rebecca Gray, and I'd like to welcome you to Stop the Clock. Wouldn't it be nice if we could stop the clock? The old aging clock, that is. Just about every day we hear reports on the latest anti-aging techniques, and just about every day we hear conflicting reports on just how well they work. Well, our show cuts through the confusion with straight talk, verifiable facts, and results. We're going to give you solid information on revolutionary advances in health, beauty, and cosmetic medicine. First off today, you're going to meet a man who has a special approach to anti-aging and total wellness, one that incorporates the mind, body, and spirit. He's been a minister and martial arts expert, and now he's a motivational speaker and personal trainer to the stars. In fact, he's one of the nation's top trainers with a celebrity clientele that includes Jennifer Lopez, Alyssa Milano, and Motley Crue's Vince Neil. His name is Chris Ramsey, and he says he can change your life in just 9 short weeks. We caught up with Ramsey at the gym while training Ally McBeal heartthrob actor Gil Bellows and his wife Rhea. Bellows is preparing for the movie Second String, where he plays the role of a football player. He needed to shave off a few pounds to get into quarterback shape, so he turned to Ramsey for help.
Who let the dogs out?
For Chris, the whole thing is that what are your goals? How can I help you achieve your goals? And once I've helped you achieve your goals, what are your new goals going to be? And, you know, I think like any teacher, that's the way people like to learn. You know, first they shoot for the stars, and when they hit the moon, then they shoot for the stars again.
Let's go.
Ramsey starts with a combination of diet, nutrition, exercise, and what he calls a new mindset.
It's about understanding the psychology and that there is a spirituality involved in this, and that it's more than just, if it's just about what happens externally here, we're missing the whole picture.
All right, you talk about an integrative or holistic approach to exercise. What does this mean?
When you say holistic, we're talking about mind, body, soul, spirit, whatever. It's not a label. It is really about getting inside that person and helping them achieve their goals. 2 and 1. Good. My bachelor's degree is in religion and philosophy. My master's is in human growth and development, specializing in human resource management. So I come from the perspective of the trainer/coach. I also coach for a while as well. And my doctorate is in education, specializing in institutional management. And that's why we work so hard at understanding the needs of the individual.
Ramsey developed a 3-level diet and nutrition approach that he customizes for each client's daily menu.
For the first 3 weeks, we take away those 2 things which tend to poison most people's diets. Now, any diet's going to work for 3 weeks, but what we want is a program that will help people live this out and flesh it out in the real world. You eat in restaurants, you eat at home, you're having parties with friends. It's not this ordered, segmented approach to diet.
When I started training with Chris, I weighed 203 pounds. I couldn't run. I could barely lift any weights. Now I'm stronger, faster, and in better shape than I've ever been in my life. How about you, Rhea?
Oh, God. I don't think I can talk.
And everybody having a ball.
Chris Ramsey says in addition to proper diet, nutrition, and exercise, enhancing your quality of life and nurturing your spirit on a daily basis are vitally important to overall well-being. He feels integrating mind, body, and spirit philosophies are the key to longevity. Now, while all of these factors help to slow the long-term aging process, there are also a number of new treatments to help you look your best right now. Coming up next on Stop the Clock, we'll take a look at a new cosmetic procedure for sculpting and reshaping those less than flattering body bulges that sometimes come along with aging. If you're among the millions of Americans who work at staying in shape but still have a few trouble spots that you just can't seem to get rid of, here's a new treatment that may be just what you're looking for. It's called lipolysis, or more commonly known as external lipo. Instead of going inside the body and removing fat cells with suction, this procedure uses ultrasound on the outside of the body to destroy fat cells. Dr. Peter Grossman, a plastic and reconstructive surgeon from Sherman Oaks, California, conducted a study of lipolysis and reported moderate improvement on each patient after just 1 treatment. We asked Dr. Grossman to explain and demonstrate how this new procedure works.
Lipolysis is a way of rupturing fat cells in the body and getting rid of fatty deposits without having to actually suction them out or cutting them out. This is this fluid that we're putting in to localize the area of numbness and also to give fluid around the fatty tissue so that the ultrasound will work more efficiently. You have to remember that the body has a finite amount of fat cells. Once we're an adult, we don't get any more or any less fat. The fat that's there, however, can get larger or smaller depending on diet and exercise, but the actual number stays the same. The only way to completely remove fat is to either surgically excise it, suction it, or rupture the cell. And that's where lipolysis comes into play. I'm going to put the gel on here. At this point in time, what we're doing is breaking up the fat cells. The ultrasound waves are traveling through this paddle and starting to cause vibration underneath the skin. And that is rupturing the fat cells. And then we let the body do its work. And over the period of the next few weeks, the body will take away these ruptured fat cells, and hopefully with the result of a nice, smooth, thinner neck. Starting to feel a little heat. It's not for everybody. It's for a select group of patients who have small areas of fatty deposits, and no matter how hard they exercise or how hard they diet, they just can't get rid of those deposits. You're done. You get to sit up. Slowly. Any pain?
All right. No.
Now, Dr. Grossman says lipolysis is not a replacement for liposuction because large amounts of fat can't be removed. However, for people with smaller areas of fat, this procedure can be beneficial in recontouring the body with very little recovery time. That's all for today's Stop the Clock. Be sure to tune in next time when we take a look at gene therapy and creating the immortal cell. We'll also examine the hottest new trends in holistic and homeopathic medicine. I'm Rebecca Gray. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time on Stop the Clock.